Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gary. Sometimes I like to talk about makeup. So as you can see today, I'm already done up and I wanted to do one of these videos where I've already made up myself and wanted to talk about the products that I use. So it's a little bit shorter of the video. I will have a video going on somewhere in one of these corners. Probably, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll move this over just a little bit. Oh, not that way. How about that way? No. Oh, oh my goodness. You're going to see everything. How about there? There. Okay. Oh, wrong way. So that way you can see what's going on here. So the reasoning behind this look is I got inspired by Coloured Raine Cosmetics because they came out with this Juicy Boost palette. And by the way, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Orbiting Live. Subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. This is a completely different look. I decided to use my Mayron Makeup body paints for this look. I've had these for over a year and never used them, so I decided now was a good time. This is kind of what they look like. It's just activated with water, and soap and water will actually remove them. So I thought it was something fun to do because I'm bald and I wanted to do something a little different. So like I said, Coloured Raine released this palette. It's called Juicy Boost, and it came with this little folder, which was actually interesting, and it had all this information about juice cleanses and all this stuff, and actually has benefits of ingredients, and it talks about beets and treats and weight loss and all this stuff, but it also talks about all the stuff in their palette. And so they have the flat lay palette, and they have a smaller version of the palette where you can get it if you like smaller palettes. And I thought the color story was beautiful. And they also had this gentleman on the front here had kind of a watermelon theme to him as well. So I was like, ooh, I want to do that. But then once I started all this, I realized that they didn't have like a super green color that was light as this. I could have used this, but I didn't, unfortunately. So I wound up using another palette. But I used two colors out of this. I actually really enjoy this. I think the pigments were really good. But I will say, so I did use Watermelon Detox is the pink, and then I used this over it. Now I tried to use this with a brush, but I believe they even tell you to use this with a finger. So if you try to use this with a brush, it is very crumbly. And if you are watching the video, you'll probably see me use it towards the end. It is very chunky, but you do need to use your finger to kind of spread it out. But that's how the pink got very glittery. I think it's great. I love Coloured Raine. I love their cosmetics. I think they have great products. I have no problems whatsoever recommending them. And this is a great product. I love the colors in it. I think it's something different as opposed to kind of, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of colored palettes, but I like that the variety that's in this and the way they have it laid out, like, makes sense. Like, you know how a lot of times they'll have colors just random places, but these kind of, you know, they're like how they're laid out kind of makes sense. Does that make sense? So to me, this just made sense, and I was actually really excited about it. And I just love all the information that they provided with it, and this is the carton for it. I mean, it's just super cute. So, and you guys probably know if you watched my videos, I've had this for quite a while. This is the Violet Voss Vibes palette, and these are the colors. So I chose to use this green because it is closer to the color I used on my head. And actually, I think it works really well. It did take me several attempts to get it as dark as it is, but I also used a lighter density brush than what I used on the other one. So that's probably why it took longer on that. Now, for the blush, I use the SpongeBob one, which I've used before. For the contour, I used the cream kit for that. For the lips, I used two NYX Cosmetics little soft matte metallic lip creams. I've had these forever and I just never used them. But I used, what's the color? This is El Segundo and Maui. I used this on the outside and this on the inside. Really, really like these. And then I used this old, this is the Villains Anomaly glitter for here, and actually put it on top of the lips as well. So this is kind of how I got the look. The pink is what I used for the eyebrows as well. So this is kind of what I did. Just something different. I'm just glad to be able to play with makeup. My eye is doing much better. It's when you're looking at the monitor, it's completely different. I do still have a little bit of discoloration, so I had to use a little more makeup on that, but hopefully I'll be doing more. I do want to do a makeup haul, but there's so much makeup. That video would be like an hour long, and I just don't know if everybody's wanting to view something like that at that length. Yeah, so be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I've been posting pictures of this as I'm getting ready to film it. It actually took me way longer to do this part than it did this part. I'm sorry I didn't film this. I wasn't even sure what I was going to do with it. And this part actually didn't take very long to do. I just sat down and started doing it and decided this is what looks good. So I started doing it, and yeah, here we are. So let me know if you used any of these products before. I'm interested. Violet Voss, this is the first time I used Violet Voss. This is actually the first time I've used, I think it's the first time that I've used several of Coloured Raine's products. No, I think I've used their eyeshadow a couple of times before. Yeah, I have. But everything I've used from them I've really liked. But this palette I really, really enjoyed. Hip Dot, I've used several of their things before I really like. And of course, Anastasia. I've enjoyed their stuff before too. Yeah, so I'm hoping to do several more. Oh my gosh, just looking at this stuff, it is crazy. I have so much stuff I need to do. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up. I'm glad to be back. Leave me a comment below if you've tried any of these palettes before. What are you looking at that you want to do? Let me know if you like this kind of interesting take on stuff. I know I normally don't do this stuff. I just wanted to do something different, something a little more fun. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Did I say that 100 times? Orbiting Live. Subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. Thank you so much for contacting me and giving me all the support. And I know my last video was a little deeper, but I had to talk about what was going on with me. I just felt like I wanted to get that out. Thank you for all the love and support. And thank you for my friends who, Andy especially, she's one I asked. I'm like, should I do this? What color should I do this? She gave me all the recommendations she thought she wanted to see and she likes. So Andy's the one. I did this on my own, but she gave me, she's like, yeah, do green here and pink here. So Andy, if you're watching, thank you so much. Darling, you're great. I love you. I love all of you guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Hit me up on Twitter in the comments. I love talking to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.